What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Scarlet Nexus. Just some quick thoughts on it. I'm finally playing the game. That's one thing I do want to talk a little bit about in this video. I'm finally playing it, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. And that's the title, and that's kind of the gist of things. So yesterday, I started playing the game. It's been long in the making. This was a game that when it came out, it actually was one of the first games that started my why I'm buying, why I'm not buying, if I'm unsure about a game. That series that I do on my main channel, this game is one of the first like 2 or 3 games I did, that series on, and I was unsure. That was my kind of quote for it, is I just don't know how to feel about it, because like it looked good. I played the demo for it, and the demo is solid, but I really don't think the demo, now that I'm playing the game, and again, I'm loving it, I don't think the demo really does enough to show, and granted, it is a demo, so maybe it's not, it can only do so much, but I don't think it shows the entire scope of just how good of a game this is. So, playing it, now I've put around 3.5 hours in, so I'm not like, I'm not like 30 hours in. I haven't played it twice. I know I have to do that, so what I've gathered, at least online, is this is one of those games like maybe Nier, right, where you have to play it more than once as both characters, which is completely fine by me, but I'm loving it. I'm loving everything about it. I think, and one thing to kind of just throw, and again, like this is not a review, and it would be stupid anyway to do a review of the game like 5 months or 4 months after it came out, but what I like already in this game is it gives you a very wide cast of characters very early on, which actually could maybe be a little overwhelming, and it kind of is, but like you immediately start to learn to love a lot of them. You know what I mean? You get a lot of different personalities thrown at you at the, again, very early on, which is, in a way, it's almost like Persona-ish for me. I don't know about you guys, but so you have that aspect of it, that the characters, they immediately kind of come at you. Again, they're really, really good and solid. Then you have like the story and the, I guess, what's going on in the world, like kind of actually world building, right? Which I think they do a really, really solid job of, not like within the first like couple minutes, but again, granted, what game, how many games actually do it like that? Within the first hour or two, I think you get a really good sense of, I guess, for right now. Obviously, I think it's going to go in a lot of different directions as the game progresses, but it gives you a lot of info on the world, what's going on, your character, so on and so on. And then the combat. The combat was the thing that obviously, well, I think in the demo, the combat is what obviously you get the most of, so you're really making your opinion off of what you know of how these kind of games operate in terms of their story and characters, because again, you don't get too much of that in the demo, and then you just get the gameplay itself, which I think was solid in the demo, but just solid. And I think, at least in the base game so far, again, from what I've played, I think there's a lot of room to grow. I think it's kind of addicting. I don't think it's not my favorite, even in like the kind of game that this is. I wouldn't put it like up there at like the tippity top, but yet again, I am early on, and I do think there's again a room to grow, and I don't like hate it or anything. I think it's really solid, and again, I think it's actually kind of weirdly addicting to me in terms of like constantly wanting to fight these enemies. And it's a little bit difficult. I'm only playing it on normal, but I mean, it's a little bit difficult. You got to stay on your toes, because these enemies can do a good amount of damage. So again, like everything's coming together really, really well. Visually, I've always loved these kind of games. I'm pretty sure I said that back in June when I talked about the game as well. I love how these games look. I like how they sound. The voice acting, I'm doing like the English, the English voice actors, like they are all very, very solid. So I'm really, really happy with it. So again, 3.5 hours in. Gonna put maybe another 2, 3, 4 hours in today. We'll see how much time I have, and hopefully I can get this done. I'm not gonna rush it. I don't want to rush it, but I'm planning on beating this, kind of going in and out while we play these November and December games like Halo and stuff. So hopefully I have this done in another like month or so. But I'm planning on playing it. I'm playing as Yuito, by the way, so I'm doing him first, and then I'll play as her afterwards. And that's kind of my plan. So I guess on top of letting me know what you think, including, if you want to talk about Scarlet Nexus and what you guys thought of it, definitely let me know. But also, if you have any tips or tricks for me, I mean, I'm all ears. If there's a certain power you think I should get early. I did read that Yuito is the one you should play first. Okay, so I just went kind of with the internet's consensus there. Maybe there's another one, or maybe there's another opinion out there, but let me know what you guys think about the game. Any help that you would want to offer me, I'm all ears. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you guys do like this video, I can definitely do some sort of very late review or just thoughts on the game once I beat it. I can definitely do that, in a few weeks from now. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.